You know who's probably not feeling the same way? And Rocco, you actually just brought this up. If there is baseball news, at least that is, I don't know, a little comical right now about Aaron Boone getting tossed from the game to start off. And I saw Raven Lunatic talked about it, but enlighten the viewers, Rock, what kind of just happened there in New York?
Evidently, Aaron Boone was instructed not to say anything by the home plate umpire, and he kept his mouth shut. In the video, it's going pretty viral right now. Boone is just kind of sitting there, just kind of looking on, and the umpire rings him, just throws him from the game. And he goes up and he's like, I didn't say anything. It was this guy in the crowd. So evidently a fan must have said something, and the umpire at that point in time had rabbit ears and was probably just waiting for Aaron Boone to say something. So he tossed him from the game. But the video I'm watching right now, I do not see Aaron Boone say a single thing. Mouth is closed. He's just kind of looking on, enjoying the game, and probably ticked off. But then he gets tossed. It's like, what do you even do in that situation? It's like, obviously he argued. I mean, he was in the right to do so, but doesn't change the fact you can't uneject someone from the game. And I kind of, as much as Orioles fans hate Aaron Boone, hate the Yankees, love to see it happen, this was not the right move by the home plate umpire. And it's kind of been a recurring theme in baseball, just weird ejections, weird plays, weird reviews. You saw the Cedric Mullins review yesterday, and everyone and their mother thought that he was safe and he wasn't. So I don't know what's going on, but that was just crazy chaos that happened today.
It reminded me of the I believe it happened also earlier this year. Alex Cora with the
Red Sox.
With the Red Sox, he's just talking to the umpire, and the ump says, "Do you want to get rung for this?"
Yeah.
And Cora goes, "No, I don't want to get rung for this." And the ump goes, "All right," and ejects him. And Cora goes, "No, I said I don't want to get rung for this." And the ump goes, "I thought you said you wanted to get rung for this." And Cora's like, "Why would I want to get rung for this?"
Dude, the John Boy breakdowns when he does that,
it's
like
incredible.
I'm looking forward to this video as well, because it's going to be something. Like when you see what happens with Boone and the umpire, the lip reading that goes into it, he does a fantastic job breaking it all down, and I really look forward to those videos. So
they're great, but it also feels like it's that 50 Cent meme where it's like, what'd you say F me for? Like, why me? Like that's kind of what happened. But you know, the umpires, this is the thing, is being an umpire, I don't envy that job. I don't want that job. There's a lot of good people that are umpires, but the reality is it's one of the most hated jobs in all professional sports, because you get no glory, and all you're going to do is get roasted on. You're going to make mistakes.
Yep.
And then here you are. And like, here's what Justin's saying. If they can't correctly call balls and strikes, how are they going to correctly identify where a curse word comes from? I'll tell you what, there are so many stories in baseball that I've heard where things come from all over. I mean, back in the day too, where like things were even less censored. Earl Weaver was one of those guys. They made sure they got their money's worth. You know what my favorite thing is? I want more umps mic'd up and managers mic'd up. That's what I want. The Terry Collins.
Yes.
I need that.
Did you see that he had the umpire on?
Yes.
He's doing a Terry Collins show, like a podcast now, Video Element, and he had that guy on, that umpire, as his second guest, and it was awesome. And the whole line, our asses are in the jackpot, that whole thing. That's like the famous line from the umpire. And he's like, where did that come from? And I guess it was something that he was saying as a kid or as a teenager, and he just brought it to the MLB or Major League Baseball when he was an umpire. So that was really cool, that story, because that's one of the more viral videos you can think of.
You got to give us a chance.
Yep.
You had your shot. You had your shot.
Fan is the one.
Yeah, so I put this here so you can see the fan in the blue shirt there.
Oh, shout out Tyler Nevin.
He's the one that's talking, and you see Boone doesn't say a thing. And then apparently what this umpire said, he said, "I don't care who said it, you're gone."
Oh, man.
So you can see the blue shirt yelling at the umpire. Umpire hears it. Boom. And Boone's like, "What do you mean? What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?"
That is a case right there of an umpire just waiting for something to be said so he can throw someone out. So he knew it in his head. It's like, next word that comes out of the dugout, I'm tossing someone. And it just happened to come from above the dugout.
Well, the great thing is
the dugout.
The reactions. Like the other coach on the bench is pointing like, hey, it's right there. You know what I mean? Like I love watching everyone else's reaction. Actually, if we pull that up again, I'd like to see it. Shout out Tyler Nevin, by the way,
legend.
Former Oriole, former teammate of me.
Yeah,
love
so
him.
Blue shirt hat. I don't know what he says.
You got the cursor where you can see the fan.
Yep. So
Yeah.
so there's just a lot going on. Everyone's enjoying themselves, and that guy is just giving a mouthful. The guy in the dark blue right there, he's saying whatever he feels like saying because he paid those seats and the umpire had enough. And that's the thing. Sometimes, as you guys know, umpires are going to have shorter leashes, and when they get to a certain point, they're like, "I'm done. I'm ready to just start chaos."